This is an idea I've had for a while, is making a fiction movie about Granny, so enjoy. I remember walking through the woods. I was lost. I was just trying to find a house to call for help. Then I found one, and I started walking towards it. But I thought I could hear something around me. I kept walking, though. What was that? Hello? Ah! Where am I? Hello? I could hear someone walking around, so I went downstairs to check, and I realized I think I've been kidnapped. I tried opening the door, but it wouldn't open. Then I could hear footsteps. There was a basement. I didn't want to go down there. Then I kept walking, and I saw some horrifying grandma run at me, and I woke up again, and I just wanted to get out of here. Just let me out, please. I found an attic, and I thought maybe I could hide up here and try to escape that woman. There was locks and hammers and so much stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then I saw something. It looked like a way to get to another room. So I started walking to the other room, and then I realized I fell through the floor. I woke up, and I didn't know what to do. I just ran. I grabbed the book that I was carrying, and I just ran. I saw a handprint in the window and thought maybe I could get out, but then the old woman, she started chasing me. She was really fast for her age, so I decided I was going to go down to the basement and hide, hopefully. I pushed some crates aside and realized here come the old woman. I pushed them aside, and I just crouched and just got in there and hid. I don't think she's too old to get in here. Then I started reading a note, and I figured out I'm not the first person she's done this to. She plays a wicked game. You have 5 days to escape, and if you don't, she'll kill you. I found myself in a backyard of sorts, but the fences were too high to climb over, so I just couldn't leave. Then I saw a grate and fell through to what looks like the sewers. I just need to get out of here. Maybe this was the way, but it didn't look like it. The old woman didn't even build her torture chamber house into the sewers. What the heck? It seems she had a bird protecting some of her items, and I didn't know how to get out of here. I figured she could probably hear pretty well, and that note said she hides stuff in front of fruits, so maybe that's the way to get out. I did see a guillotine. Maybe it will cut the fruit open outside. I don't know. I just need to get out of here. It appeared the old woman, she wasn't the smartest, and she was too agile to, like, crawl or whatever, so I decided it'd be a good way to just stay in here and maybe wait this out for the cops to come. But then I realized something. I didn't have my phone on me anymore. I had lost it one in the woods, and there was nowhere to call for help. I just kept opening drawers until I found a key. It looked like it could fit in a car. I hadn't seen such a car, so yeah. I pushed some boxes aside and decided I'd hide in here for a minute, catch my breath. I heard the woman going outside, so I decided to use this to my advantage and explore the house. I found it looked like a cogwheel. I don't know where that went. I went back to the attic. I could see the hole that I had fallen through. I didn't know what to do. That's when I fell into a bear trap the old woman had placed. I needed to get my foot out of it. It hurt so much, but I had to. The old woman was right behind me. I ran down to the basement and just ran until I found the little secret thing and I found the car. I didn't know what to do, so I hid in a closet. Hopefully she can't find me. Turns out the old woman could hear very well, but she didn't have the best eyes, so she wasn't able to see me in the closet. Thank God. I could hear spiders. I don't know what was in her walls, but it was something truly terrifying. That's when I opened the car and found a hammer. The car made noise, so I jumped back and hid in the closet. I think I knew where I could use this hammer, though. I got out and made a run for it. The old woman was right behind me, but I knew where I needed to go. Right back to the attic. I know I could use the hammer up there. I was right. I used the hammer to get some of the planks down, but the old woman heard me. Thank God there was a hiding spot. That's when I walked a bit too backwards and fell into the bathroom. I did not know how I got here, but I just decided this is the best chance to make a run for it. She was coming down the room. I threw a crank at her, but it didn't seem to do anything. I ran right back into the other room. I opened the drawer, seeing if I could find anything new, but the old woman was right in my back. I kept running. I noticed a trap door in the TV area, like a piece of some shotgun in the area. I just decided to run. I think I was faster than her. And I was able to get away. Barely. I found a button and pressed it. It took me to some secret area with a teddy bear. I picked it up, and then I think it started alerting Granny. Her eyes were red, and she was chasing me. I threw the teddy bear away. I didn't want it if Granny knew where I was every time I held it. I picked the book right back up, and I just ran. I think I was going to check the kitchen. Nothing. I checked the microwave. There was a wrench in it. I decided I was going to grab the wrench. I was going to go outside. Nope. I was going to hide under the table. Even smarter. I don't know. I don't think she could get down this far. I went out to the backyard, and I don't think she was on her way, so I decided, you know what, I was gonna go down here and hide. Then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna lure her out to the backyard, and then I'm gonna go down to the sewer. I think I can maybe use the birdseed to feed the bird and get whatever it has.
Hide and seek.
I need to go quick. I just made a noise. I fed the bird and grabbed some, looked like wire cutters. Had bloodstains on them. I saw another cogwheel on the table and I just ran for it, making a lot of noise while going through it, knocking stuff over, but I just need to get to a hiding spot now. I cut the wire on some electricity box. Maybe it'll help me for the front door. And then I went back to hiding. The old woman nearly got me. That was a true jump scare right there. After a while of waiting in the backyard, I was able to cut the wire on the front door, but there's still lots of stuff that needs to be done. I could hear the old lady coming, so I decided I was going to run back down to the basement. After hiding from the old woman for which felt like hours, I decided I was going to hide behind a rusty old wheelchair. It had turned out she had locked me in a jail cell, and she was laughing at me. I tried to get out, but I just couldn't. I was stuck. I just couldn't get out until I found some screws, and I was able to pull them out. They made a noise, but the door was open. I pushed into a bear trap and I got stuck myself. The old woman was coming. I needed to go quick. It definitely appeared that the old woman did not have good eyes, because I was hidden right next to her and she wasn't able to see me. Thank God. That's when I decided I need to get out of here. I was on the plank, but I was so scared being this high up. The old woman was coming. I was just so terrified. I couldn't move. That she was coming, I just fell. I woke up covered in blood. I don't know how long I'd been out for, but I still need to get out of here. I was limping. My leg really hurt. My head really hurt from all the falling, and I was just covered in blood.
Where are you?
I found a remote and went to this weird closet, like a Harry Potter closet under the stairs, and I found pepper spray. Old woman was coming, so I used it on her. I seemed to blind her for a second, and I made a run for it. I used it on her again, and it seemed to keep working. Maybe this could be my way out. I could just spray her enough, and then she wouldn't be able to see me. I used it as she was coming down for a third time, and I was able to get her. I made it to the bathroom. It was bloody, but there was nothing in there. I still need to go back to my pepper spray and use it on her one more time. I threw the wrench down and made her go to the backyard. This was my chance to go get my pepper spray and maybe climb out a window or something. Use the wrench to break a window. I don't know. I got the pepper spray back, and I went to use it on her, but it was empty. I was barely able to make it back in this crawl space in time. She almost got me again. I searched more drawers. I could not open some of the cabinets. I still needed to find more stuff. I ran up to the bedroom. The old woman was right behind me. I got caught in some boxes, and I was able to hide under a bed. But she saw me. I woke up. I think this might have been my final day. I seen 5 days were all over the place. I was covered in blood. The bed was bloody. I just need to get out. I think this is my last chance. I grabbed the book. I think I had an idea what to do. Earlier, I had run through the house and I noticed something behind a painting. Maybe the book had something to do with it. I opened it, and some bookshelves started moving. I walked in there, and I saw a pedestal. I just placed the book, and some body fell down. I ran, and I just hid under the bed. I decided I was going to hide under the table, wait for something to happen. That's when I heard a key drop from upstairs. I decided I wanted to be the one to go get it, so I alerted Granny to the backyard. I was just going to wait for her, and then I was going to run up there and grab it. I didn't know what I had just fallen into. Maybe it was part of the sewers. I found a key. I don't know what to do with it. I was just gonna see if I could maybe get out. Was this the exit? I thought I heard something run past me. Maybe it was just hearing stuff from how scared I am. Then I saw a leg poking up through the wall. I didn't know what it was. I was just gonna wait right here, hoping. And then some humanoid creature came running at me. I ran, I hit the wall, and then I realized I was no way out. I hit a dead end, and it was over. I woke up one last time. The old woman was holding me over. I don't know what it was. I looked out, and it was the place I'd fallen through twice. And there she was, Granny.